Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nkenna. I'm responsible for everything that goes on here. As you guys can tell from the title of today's video, we're gonna be talking about my fundamentals clinical experience. Just to give you guys a little bit of background information about me, I'm a second degree non-traditional student, second degree seeking student. I'm in a traditional BSN program. This program is 4 semesters total. We have summers off, so I have 3 months off in the summer. I go for fall, spring, which I just completed, and then I start again fall and then graduate in the spring. So just going ahead and diving into today's content. For fundamentals, we had 90 hours of clinical instruction total. This was divided between on-site clinical instruction and then campus clinical. Really had 7 solid weeks of clinical instruction. I would say 8, but that last week we had on-site evaluations, and really it was just like a half day. For fundamentals clinical, I was in a nursing home, and I know a lot of people get really upset about nursing homes and they think that they're the worst thing ever. However, I always like to tell people, try and find the silver lining. Even though it's not a pleasant experience, just try and find the positive takeaways from that experience. So we were in a nursing home and we were paired up with CNAs every week. So my initial thoughts were, why are we being paired up with CNAs? I already have a CNA license. I know how to be a CNA. I currently work as a CNA, previously worked as a CNA. So I just kind of like didn't understand the thought process. I knew that some people came into nursing school with no work experience, so I kind of understood that. However, a lot of the skills and things that we did in campus clinical. However, you can never practice too much. The first week of clinical, I did get to follow around a wound care nurse, which was really, really cool. I got to see my first stage 4 pressure ulcer. It was very, very interesting, and the wound care nurse that I was paired up with, she was phenomenal. She described everything she went through. She showed us, step by step how she changed the dressing, what she was looking for, what she was documenting, how she was cleaning up the wound, just everything she went through, and did a very thorough, in-depth job. After the first week of clinical, we were just paired off randomly. So one portion of the facility was a memory care unit for patients with dementia and Alzheimer's. Then we had another patient that they called mini med surge that was just kind of like any and everything going on. Then a final portion of the unit was for rehab. Every week we did have to conduct a head-to-toe assessment. For the majority of the time during my clinical experience, I was on the memory care unit. We got to clinical at 6:30 in the morning, and when we would get there, that was kind of around the time that they were prepping to serve for breakfast. So we would go get the patients from their room, set them up for breakfast. We would do feeding, take them back to the room, get them washed up for the day, change their linen, change their clothes, do bed baths, and then wheel them to the activity hall. Again, we did have to do head-to-toe assessments every week with our clinical instructor standing right there. We did obtain manual vital signs. This facility did use paper charting, which is something that I was not used to, because I'm used to having the nice little Dynamet machines that you scan your ID badge, scan the patient's wristband, you obtain all your vital signs, and you hit submit, and then it sends it into the electronic charting system. This, however, did teach me that it is a good practice to keep pen and paper on you, write everything down, because technology will fail you. Again, just going back into what were my roles and what did I get to do during fundamentals clinical, I got to do a lot of feeding, bathing, changing clothes, changing linen, doing activities, passing out snacks. Every week for fundamentals, we did have to do a detailed care plan and a concept map. So that's like the basic crash course, quick and dirty of my fundamentals clinical experience. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely leave them down below, or you guys can find me on Instagram at @ANURSENAMEDKENN, Ken with 2 N's. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, that is all that I have for you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.